Hello, I'm Carson Brumfield. I'm a junior at Kearney DMD, and this is Liza Aguirre Oviedo. She has been volunteering in the research library on the Midway for 2 years and has logged close to 600 hours. So what got you interested in volunteering? Was it something you were always passionate about?
Okay, I have to admit, it was very popular in high school. At Point Loma High School, where I went to school, granted, my parents raised me with always volunteering and giving back to the community, but there's a time there where you're in junior high school where you don't want to do anything your parents are doing. So when I got into high school, the most popular thing was to become a member of the Key Club at Point Loma High. So everyone was a member and everyone wanted to volunteer.
Yeah, I can see how getting to have fun with your friends and really do some good for the community could inspire you at that age. So that was back in high school. What now inspires you to continue volunteering?
What inspired me with volunteering with the Midway was my husband involved with the Navy. He's a Navy veteran, and he had served on an aircraft carrier on the Independence and Constellation. And I thought that it would be really cool and neat to be able to volunteer on an aircraft carrier and do the same, do something involved with a carrier. And the proceedings project with the research library seemed to align really well with what I do professionally and my background. So it seemed like a good fit. But the historic perspective of the Midway and what it means to us, all of us, and the Navy and the military and history preservation, I'm very fascinated by it and always have been. And but particularly got heightened from my husband's involvement with the Navy. That inspired me a lot, yes.
Yeah, I feel like if people really look, anyone can find that kind of personal connection, and that could inspire them to volunteer. Over the course of junior year at Kearney and working on this project, I have gone from having almost no interest in volunteering to looking for ways to volunteer myself. I used to see volunteering as a time investment I was not willing to make, but through talking to Liza, I realized that the joy and fulfillment she has gotten out of volunteering is well worth any investment. I have always been interested in the civil rights movement because I've been aware of issues like police brutality and discrimination my whole life, and through my research, I've learned how these issues connect to the past by observing the attitudes displayed in popular music. So now I'm looking for ways that I can help with civil rights today. I really appreciate the time that Liza has devoted to this project and the community as a whole. Thank you also to the Midway for supporting this project that I think does a lot of good for us students and the Midway team.